Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be discussing why AMC is in such a great position. I know that I said I probably wasn't going to make any more videos, but my friend came to my house and begged me. He wanted to know why I thought now was a good time to buy, and I'm going to be explaining that to everyone right now. So I haven't really heard any other YouTubers talk about this. That's why I decided to speak on this. But basically, this is going to be a video for beginners, so no matter how experienced you are in the stock market, hopefully you find this helpful. This, what we call here, is a W pattern. And what a W pattern is, it's when the price comes down, hits support, which is a price that bounces off multiple times, comes down, hits a price, comes up, hits a price, and comes down a second time. And it hits the price twice. And this is what it looks like. It forms this kind of W, like it looks like a W. And it comes down, hits support twice, and hits resistance once, and then breaks up. Now, how you measure a move for a W pattern, this is how day traders or option traders would measure where to buy, is if it breaks past this line, you take the price length, or the price range, in between the red zone, and you put it on top, and according to technical analysis, you would buy in when it breaks this line, and you would sell at the top. However, we're not selling. We are never selling. Now, the reason this is so good, I'll explain later in the video, but keep that in mind. If we break this line, we should be headed towards the $56 range. Now, double bottoms. AMC historically loves double bottoms. If we come back here, we double bottom here. See, it looks like a W. After that, we ran up. And even before that, we double bottomed here, and then we shot up. And double bottoms don't have to look exactly accurate like a W, but it needs to be able to represent a W, or like a double bottom. Now, the reason this double bottom is so, like, different is because for a long time, a lot of people have recognized that we're in this accumulation schematic. And basically what accumulate, you know what I mean. It's when institutions control the price by selling and buying so they can get in at a cheaper price. So you can see they sell off. This creates fear, so people sell off. Then, I'm not like entirely sure how this works, but I know enough where when I explain it, you'll be like, oh, I understand. So they sell off, people get scared, they sell off, then they buy back in cheaper, and then people see it's going up again, they buy in, they sell off one last time, buy in one more time, and then after it breaks all resistance levels, it shoots up again after SOS. Now, the reason this W is so important and such a key level to break is if we draw up our support level, resistance levels. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of study. Here's our two levels, and that just pretty much means a resistance level is just a price that has been hit multiple times, or like a significant price that's been hit. So as you can see here, the price has been hit 1, 2, 3, maybe 4, 5 times, maybe even 6. So that's significant price level. Price has been bouncing off this a lot. Comes off, bounces off this one line, and then comes down. Now if we come off here, what happens at the end of accumulation is it breaks both, consolidates around the top level resistance, and then shoots up again. Now, this double bottom, according to technicals, would be heading towards the top of this green, which is above both levels, which is also at the end of the schematic. And that's how Wyckoff works. So if this did play out, and we broke past this level, and if we broke past this level, it pretty much means we are heading towards the green. Most of the time, nothing's guaranteed, but most of the time that's what it means, like, very likely. Which is coincidentally above the resistance, which is also coincidentally at the very end of the schematic, which we've been following for ages. Now, if we did break that, that means that we're in the SOS phase, which means there's going to be a next massive run soon once we take off again. Now, let's pretend shorts aren't a thing for a second, which obviously they are. That's why a lot of people are in this, are for the shorts. Now, if you want to see kind of where the price could move, I'll do that for you guys in a second using another technical analysis. So this one is called a bullish pennant. Basically what a bullish pennant is, it's when in a triangle like format, price bounces off each other over and over and over to form this kind of like triangle that we see here. See how it like bounces off this? I could draw that a little bit better. Oh, you get what I mean though. It bounces off this, comes down, bounces off this, 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 bounces off this. It gets tighter and tighter and tighter. And it looks something like this. Now, how to determine if this is a bullish or bearish pattern is beforehand, if the stock was running up, it's bullish. If it was trending down, it's bearish. This is obviously a bullish pennant, and what day traders do, or technical analysis do, to determine how high this will go, is they measure from the bottom of the flagpole, which is like the big candle, like here, the big candle, which is around $12, to the top of it, which is about $72. Now, 72 minus 12, that's a $60 price change. I'm not quite sure how to use this website, but what they'll do is they'll grab that pole, they'll stick it on, and that's their target, which would bring us to $100. Because we're at 40 right now. If it broke now, according to technicals, we would be reaching or headed towards $100. Nothing's guaranteed though, but that's just what looks like could happen. Now, we do have something special with the stock, which is shorts. So, if we were to take off to 100, which is like how the technicals work, we will have a lot of shorts that will be under a lot of pressure, which would also probably have to cover a few shorts, which would probably boost it past 100. But we're going to take the worst case scenario and say that there's no shorts, which is not possible, by the way, and it just goes to 100, which is still very, very good. Now, also, there's this big double bottom forming. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. There's this big double bottom that's forming as well, which is just another takeoff point where it doesn't really change anything. This double bottom, this main one's this is the only one we really care about. So that's pretty much it. This is a technical analysis video, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned something, and I made this video because I didn't see anyone saying it. And yeah, have a good day.